My order is here! Let's just claw through this bad boy real quick. What do we have here? I'm actually so excited today that I have to leave my breakfast trailing in the dust in the kitchen. So we have organic sausage mix, organic burger mix, organic falafel mix, and organic hummus mix. And by the way, all these packages are vegan friendly, and they don't need to be stored in the freezer or the fridge, which is why I bought a ton of them. And these were yeah, I'm gonna share this with you guys. These were only like £1.60 on normal price, and then like £1.05 on discount price, which is what I bought them for. And yeah, you basically just store them in a cool, dry place, and like that's, you get what, 6 sausages in this pack. You're not gonna eat 6 sausages in one meal, so there's like 2 meals in there for you. And like burgers, you get what? You get 4 burgers? Yeah, like 4 burgers in this for like £1. That's like the biggest bargain ever. Okay, I can feel that like some of these packages are chilled, but I think that's just because there are some items that need to go in the fridge. For our biggest contender, and this is chilled, by the way. Yeah, giant ice packs. Original tempeh. So it's like soybean protein. If you live in like Hong Kong, this is like very common. It's basically just like soya protein. You chop it up how you like in the slices, into cubes, whatever. You stir fry it, add some flavor, and it's like vegetarian, like substitute for meat, basically. Yeah. Fungal culture. And the second, veggie ribs. So it's like sweet and smoky BBQ. And I thought that would be like, I don't know, just like something interesting to have, because I can't go out all the time for shopping. And again, these are like plant protein. So this is like, yeah, it's like soybeans, tomato paste, ginger puree. Yeah, so just like kind of like sweet and sour, smoky BBQ. May contain peanut. May. So for people with allergies, you might want to be careful. But like it's standard. Like a lot of products say that. And what else did I get? Fresh veggies. They also come chilled though for some reason. Like, I guess some people like to store their vegetables in the fridge, but I have no more space in my fridge, so I'll just be storing them in the cupboard. Look at how giant these potatoes are. This is 1 kilogram. And so is this. And the potatoes were like £1 or just over £1. And these were, I think, sweet potatoes were no more than £2 or less than £2 for a kilogram. So like, this is super good value. Look how clean they look. It's like even better than in the supermarket almost. Yeah, there's like a hole in this one, but like, no big deal. It's not like they got buds all over them. Pop these in the fridge real quick. This is going to be a challenge. It's like Tetris. Let's get some lunch arranged before we get to the next part. So steam the potatoes first. And oh yeah, I need to check on my other potatoes. It's been like a week. Oh my... Holy shoot! It's been like a fungal infection. Look at these. Oh my... Lesson learned. Never buy more potatoes than you can eat in time. These are probably burrowed quite deep into the potato now, which is like a bad waste of food, but I don't know about you, but I need some coffee right now before I get that done. And a tortilla chip or some anime. Whatever needs to be done, needs to be done. Look at that. That's like growing legs. It's gonna start walking off the potato soon. So this is pretty much my finished product. But my parents basically taught me like the buds grow into the potato. So like they always tell me to use the sharp point of the knife and then just burrow a bit deeper. How do you guys do it? Yeah, let me know in the comments below. Maybe a bit deeper. Is that derp enough for ya? Well, you know what's for dinner tonight? Jacket potatoes. Oh, look what my Italian friend made me. Italian coffee that was cooked on the stove. So it's like an espresso and you can have it with like sugar or honey, and like it's my first time having it this way. I thought that was a really nice gesture, so thank you. Also, one more thing. The reason I got this bag at the supermarket was I was going to show you how to block off the drains using a bag that doesn't have holes in it. So like ideally a freezer bag or like a plastic bag. But as you can see, there was a hole in it as soon as I got home, and so this is flipping useless. And I will do that tutorial with another type of bag of sorts. Oh. And a brief explanation of why it's suggested that you could do that. This is especially for people living in apartment buildings, because in Hong Kong, basically back in the SARS era, what happened was someone in the apartment complex may get ill, and then through the sewage system, mainly through the sewage system, the gas from the sewage pipes was coming up through the drains. There's like a U-shaped cylinder that comes through the drains, and usually it's filled with water to block off the gas. But now and then, if you don't put water down there, then it dries up and the gas is able to come up through the drain. And so basically through the sewage, the gas from infected persons basically passed through to the other floors and infected a lot of other people in the apartment building as well. And so same kind of ideology applies to other drains in the household, which is why now, like even in China, like there was a viral video which I'll share in my actual tutorial video for this. Basically, you fill this with water, tie it up, and then just pop it on top of the drain. And what that does is it blocks off all the gas that can come up through the drain. And this is especially useful if you're living in like a crowded area where you've got neighbors right next door to you and like above and below you as well.
Not so much if you're living in a single household. It depends on how serious this pandemic gets, but it's a suggestion. You can choose to use it or not. And this applies for like, I don't know, like the shower drain, the kitchen sink, if there's a drain in your bathroom, like next to the toilet. And yeah, if there is one, then you should pour water down there. Normally once every week, but now probably once every day. It's just water. I don't think it has to be diluted bleach solution, because if you keep doing that, it might damage your pipes. But water is basically, it needs to be keep hydrated, and there needs to be water to fill that U-shaped tube. And yeah, so just a bit of advice. Pretty good. I mean, it's a strong entry taste. I would say it almost tastes kind of like alcohol. Like there's like a sharp, strong, rich taste at the beginning. I did add a bit of honey, so it does go down better with honey, because it's one strong taste and then you have like another very sweet taste to kind of like balance it. Otherwise, like, unless you're like a hardcore coffee drinker, which I'm not at the moment, so yeah, it's very good with honey. I mean, I would definitely recommend it. It's basically like coffee powder cooked in like a very small kind of coffee jug, like an espresso jug on a stove, and then poured into small cups. I mean, look at that. Isn't that just like super cute? I mean, I wish I had cups like these. But don't take my word for it, you should look up a tutorial to do it properly, because I didn't actually cook it. Hey guys, I thought I ought to do an extended review of the delivery I got today from MuscleFood.com. As happy as I was to get the order, when I checked back on my order list, I found that over half of my order was undelivered. The items were... I was not notified whether the items were unavailable, I just have to assume so. Anyway, I was charged before the order, and the total was just over £60, but including delivery price and everything delivered today was total net worth of under £30. So technically I should get refunded about £35-ish, about £34. And I've messaged through the website asking about this, and not to cause any panic, but I just wanted to let you guys know the whole situation so that I'm not blindly recommending any services to you and then you complain about it afterwards. That's not what I want. So as extra proof of my claim in this video, I'm going to show you my receipt in my email. For the privacy of my details, I've covered my order number and my delivery details. But you can see just above my index finger, the order date was the 22nd of March 2020. It says order status complete, and it was delivered on the 9th of April, as I'll prove to you in a sec. And this is the receipt for today, as according to their website. Now I'm going to show you the email so you can see what I ordered in the order confirmation email back at the end of March. Here it says delivered on the 9th of April. Yes, delivered, but not in whole. Again, I skipped the header of the email because it has my name on it, but you can see what you ordered. Right, like I said, right? So 20 of these and then 10 of these, and they were £1 each, so it's like 30 meals, like these ready meals, right? Which was probably out of stock. everything else on here, you see that hummus mix, falafel mix, burger mix, sausage mix. Okay, so I got a total of like 5 plus 9, so that's like 14. So I got 14 packets of these other ready meals. Well, not ready meals, but like, you know what I mean. And then I got a bottle of peanut butter, which also was out of stock. But the veggie ribs were available, the tepe was available, jack potatoes and sweet potatoes. So you see, £63.19, £6 delivery plus £57.20 off the cost of the food. So if you scroll back in the video, I guess you can backtrack the math. As further proof, I've actually logged into my bank account, and I'm going to show you the transaction now. I've zoomed further in because I don't want to show too much of my personal information. But as you see on the bottom row, MuscleFood Limited. They actually charged me on the 27th, which is fine. You see the number? £63.19. Basically, I ordered like about 30, like they come in packs of 10, you can order these like ready meals, and I ordered these like basic ones that don't need to be frozen. They were like £1 each, and I ordered about 30 of them because they come in packs of 10. And those were completely unavailable, and then I checked back on my recurring future orders, which also have that item. And then I click on the item link and it says like page not found, or it just goes to the home page of the website. So I cancelled those items from my recurring order because they're gonna again overcharge me for items that are not available and then not notify me and not refund me before the delivery like they said they normally would. I just have to assume that they are overloaded from the excess workload during this period, which is very understandable. I've written to them being very reasonable, like I'm not, being angry or anything in the email. I'm just trying to get it sorted. And I'm not actually that fussed because I don't believe they're gonna like run away with my money. I think it's just the situation that they haven't got enough manpower to respond to all these inquiries and follow up on the orders as quickly as they would like to. So as soon as MuscleFood.com has replied to me, I will post a video on the follow-up to this situation. As for the delivery itself, I think it was done very well. It was done by Yodel, Y-O-D-E-L. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. Basically, you can mark on the options menu when you make your order, you can say like where they can leave the package, and I just said they can leave it in the conservatory. So I kind of I got the message as I woke up, and then like 2 minutes later, like the delivery was literally just, the guy was knocking at the door and I knew it was the delivery. Went out there, he dropped it off in the conservatory, and he made his way out before I reached the door, and then basically the package was there, meat and everything. So that part of the delivery I thought was fine. Whether I could make my claim about missing items right there on the spot, I was not too concerned because this is like an outsourced delivery. So it's not like the delivery guy can do anything about it. And so it's just a case of following up with the actual company, with MuscleFood. And that's what I have done so far, and yeah, so the delivery part was good, and I will post an update soon. Or catch you later. Laters. As always, give us a like if you enjoyed this video. Comment down below. Yeah, share your tips on like making coffee or potatoes, and like the question I asked about like should I burrow a bit deeper like when I'm getting at the buds, and also about the situation with like online food order and stuff. What do you think about it? And also, yeah, I've got recurring order on that on that MuscleFood.com online order. By the way, I can choose like between 2 to 8 weeks. I think I covered it in one of my earlier vlogs. Probably haven't uploaded it yet, but yeah, let me know what you think about that. And subscribe if you haven't. I will be doing more updates with like anything related, and also more hygiene and health tips as they come out in circulation from Hong Kong. Remember to turn on your notifications. There should be a little bell next to subscribe in the bottom corner there, and you just flip that on and that will ensure you don't miss a new video from me. And I think that's it for today. Stay motivated, and banter out.